Spent 20 years in the Marine Corps, got bored throughout serving, was on the infantry side of the house, was a Force Reconnaissance Marine for a while. In that process, I started going to college. I started doing part-time jobs, businesses, you name it. At the end of I got married at 19, back up for a second, to my first wife. And that ended in a real terrible divorce 14 years in. And then the last 6 years of my retirement was getting my head on right because I'd gotten injured in Iraq. I got blown up from the waist down. I was paralyzed for 9 months, was in a wheelchair, couldn't walk, couldn't talk. And then ended up in a bad divorce, ended up homeless, living in my car for 5 years. Got into direct sales where I met my wife now. That was almost 20 years ago. And, as they say, the rest is history. But that history was really tying into personal development, plugging into the right people, right mentorship. I started reading a lot of books that focused a lot on your associations and wealth development. So then I realized if you hang out with enough millionaires, do what they do, say what they say, act the way they act, read what they read, eventually being programmed. And as a behaviorist, I start to realize the old files I had didn't have to be replaced with new files and new actions. So over time, it's going to compound.